if I forget. Okay, there we go. My face didn't want to go on there. We're going to go ahead and do a full moon and Virgo reading. So for all signs, just bear with me, guys. I'm still a little bit under the weather, but I wanted to do the reading for you because I didn't want to be live again until Thursday. So, because I hate taking days apart from YouTube. I like doing a lot of videos back and forth, So, I do sound still a little bit congested, a little nasally. I might sneeze and cough during the reading, but I'm feeling a little bit better than I did before. So I think I broke my fever and everything. So we're going to do, like I said, in all signs. Hey guys, good morning. Let me say good morning to who's first on here. Kitty Cat, good morning. Alexi, Aries man. Danielle, good morning. Angel, good morning. April, Angel Eyes. Danielle, I did get your questions for Thursday and Friday. So I already got your member questions wrote down. So yeah, make sure if you guys are a member that you guys send me those before Thursday morning. That way everybody has their questions ready to go. That's just kind of how I prefer it. That way it's all wrote down and I don't have to rush around the morning of Thursday or like in between Thursday. So Thursday and Friday are the 2 days I'm doing member questions. And then I probably will Saturday and Sunday do super chats is kind of what I'm planning to do. So we're just going to do a full moon in Virgo reading today, see what's going on, a collective, whatever you guys need to know. Hey, Ariel, and just kind of go from there. I'll let you know what sign or what house the full moon will be affecting you, how it's going to affect you with that sign. So I wrote it down already this morning with the time stamps. So I like to be prepared. So anyways, if you guys want to book personal readings, everything's below in the description. I have availability tonight when I get off work. I actually get off early again today. So if you guys want to book, I have 2 for $20, or you can do my website, get those readings, all of that. If you are a member, I did update the membership basically on the post of what you guys get for being a member. So I know it's kind of my bad. I know I haven't been updating it like I usually do, but you guys do. If you are a member, you get a member discount code of 20% off. That's happened for a while. I just haven't updated it and let you guys know and reminded you, which is my bad. But you get 20% off any further purchases. You get a free personal reading a week, and then the 2 questions weekly as well. Sometimes 3, depending on, my availability. So if you want to join, the member is below my description. All right, Aries, let's get started at 3:01. So this will be affecting your 6th house. So this is a good time for, taking care of yourself. Since that is Virgo energy, this could be affecting you a little bit heavier. But basically a good time for you guys to focus on your health, yourself altogether, your goals, your tasks. Maybe a good time to purge, to clean. Okay. Also good time for, prioritizing your finances, your career. Maybe you're making financial changes as well. Hey, Amanda. All right. Ooh, marrying for money. First card out. Okay. Be careful of people that you attract. Or be careful of people's intentions at this time. Yeah, somebody is showing you who they are. Okay. Yeah, there's some kind of masculine in your energy that is using you for money, or they're in it for the wrong reason. Okay. And I think you're going to find that out. There's somebody that was acting shady or kind of suspenseful. I think you're going to find out with this full moon in Virgo that, yeah, this person has ill intention. So some of you, this could definitely be, somebody born in May for some of you. Or by May, maybe you're going to make a decision to leave, okay, this connection. Yeah, stepping into a new experience with the leg. Some of you, you're going to be finding out if you're like in a relationship with someone that they're in it for the wrong reason. Okay, like you didn't want to see this. 2 of Swords, High Priestess. Some of you had a bad feeling, Aries. Like if you're talking to somebody or with somebody, like they have not really the best intention with you. Okay. I am real. Sometimes I wish I wasn't, but yeah, I am, unfortunately. I'm not a Finbot or anything. This is, like J-Lo. I'm real. What you get is what you see. Okay. I actually just listened to that song the other day by J-Lo. The Strength and the Nine of Cups. The Tower in reverse, the High Priestess reverse. And the Seven of Swords. I wasn't right. You know, I wish I wasn't right. That my suspicion of this person wasn't accurate. I think you guys have been suspecting this for a while. You know, that somebody's in it because of money or they get something out of it. Yeah, Three of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, that they get something out of this relationship or it benefits them in some way. I think you want to believe like I actually am somebody's like wish fulfillment, or they actually do care about me, which I feel like they do with the Nine of Cups. But like I said, I think you kind of have a feeling like I think there's more to the story, or I think they're in it for the wrong reason. So some of you be careful of that. Like if you're in a relationship and you feel like you bring more to the relationship than the other person, you know, what are their true intentions? Because I'm getting here, this person's not avoiding getting caught anymore. Okay, the Eight of Wands reversed, Knight of Wands reversed, 10 of Wands reversed, and the 9 of Wands. The 5 of Swords. Wow. I think they're going to show their true colors. I think if you've been dealing with somebody, Aries, where you feel like they're using you for money, or they're just in it for some kind of asset, or they're with you for the wrong reason, you are right. Or they're using you. And I think with this full moon, like you're needing to release this. Release this relationship. We got May here. Ace of Pentacles, 3 of Wands reversed. 7 of Wands reversed, and the Death. I think once you end this relationship, yeah, Queen of Pentacles reversed. Yeah, you are being taken advantage of. Okay, I'm getting you are being taken advantage of. Somebody is using you for your money or your assets, or they appreciate what you bring to the relationship. So I think once you find that out and realize this person's not really as, you know, committed or invested in this relationship as I am, and maybe I bring more to the relationship than they do. Some of you own a house, okay? Like you own a house and this person's using you for your house, using you for your assets of some sort. And I see like in May, so in 2 months, like once you end this relationship and put it into being used or being taken advantage of, you're going to have a lot more prosperity coming in by, I think, Taurus season, okay? For a lot of you during Taurus season, you're going to have a realization, wow, you know, I need to maybe get out of this situation. Yeah, with the leg, okay, so stepping into a new experience, and then casket. Someone is going out of your life. So somebody's coming out of your life. I feel like it's somebody that is taking advantage of you. And this unfortunately looks like a masculine, somebody that you've been dating. Hey, Tamika. Hey, Jackie. So what are their intentions with Aries? I feel like I already know, but let's see. The Fool, the Hermit reverse, the King of Pentacles, and the 2 of Wands. 7 of Swords reverse. Basically wanting to be comfortable. Their intentions are, I want to be comfortable. And if you don't give them, you know, exactly what they're needing or the comfortability that they're needing, because their intentions is they want to feel like they're safe and secure financially. And with the Fool and the Hermit reverse, that's telling me I don't think they're going to do that on their own. I don't think they're going to find their own comfortability by themselves. This is somebody that's like, I'm going to use whoever I can so I can get to this energy of having this fame or this money or the security. So Aries, I would be really careful, because I feel this person does not have the best intentions with you. And your money is going to actually build up and get better once you drop this freeloader. So what is your advice? Hey, Jay. Don't let pride get in your way. Yep, full moon in Leo. What do you need to release? So, like if you're in this relation too, for some of you, you really enjoy the relationship, maybe for your own selfish pleasure. Maybe you get something out of it, or in the beginning you did. Maybe for a lot of you, it made you feel good. Maybe you were dating somebody that was very attractive, or maybe you felt, you know, honored to be with somebody like this. But at the end of the day, it's like, you know, your pride, like you're needing to have pride in yourself and not let somebody be taking advantage of you. I mean, maybe, like I said, maybe you felt really good in the relationship. You felt confident. It felt like somebody you truly wanted to be with in a relationship. But then the more as time goes on, you realize, yeah, nothing will come of the situation. And then looking at the bigger picture. And then you are good enough. So you feel like you're too good for the situation is what I feel. Okay. Okay, like you're too good to be putting up with this. And even though it looks good on the outside surface, strength in the Nine of Cups, to other people it looks good, this relationship. But internally, if I don't feel good about the relationship and I feel like I'm being taken advantage of, or I can't fully trust who I'm with, High Priestess reverse, I think you're needing to listen to your intuition. Okay, and that's what I'm getting. They're going to be proving to you who they truly are and what they're wanting out of you. And you're needing to watch it very carefully. Okay. Hey, Johnny. Could be dealing with a Leo, a Pisces, a Taurus, an Aries, a Virgo, a Scorpio. That's the signs I have the most. Could be a Sagittarius, Scorpio. All right, let's go ahead and do Taurus. But for the most part, I see your money getting better by May. All right, 1056. This will be affecting your 5th house. So, your creativity. This could be about children at this time. Some of you are thinking about maybe changing your idea of children, or maybe wanting to be open to the idea of a family, long-term goals, feeling inspired, creative at this time. Hey, look, hey. Hey, Amina. Hey, Seven Waves. So maybe you're feeling a lot of inspiration at this time, or a lot of creative outlets. Okay, we got Love Triangle in reversed. Okay, Clout Hungry in reversed. Wow, okay, some of you, you're not entertaining a third party, okay? If you know somebody's in a third party, or they're putting you in a third party, you're not entertaining it. Yeah, it's like, I don't care. Okay? Define norms. Some of you feel like if you're put in a third party situation, this isn't what I want. Like, I don't want to be in a third party, and I'm not going to entertain it. Okay, yeah, extra and reverse. So either you are aware there is a third party, or you're being treated as a third party. I feel like you're putting your foot down, okay? And you're like, I'm not. And this is about your overall happiness and success. Yeah, the wheel here. The wheel in June. So a lot of you are feeling protected here. Yeah, you will be taken care of in a difficult time. So some of you, you're trying to get out of a third party situation, or basically, like, for my higher knowing, I know this isn't what I want to be in anymore. Now, I did see career under that. Some of you, it could be a career situation where you feel like you're kind of put on the back burner or something like that. So let's see. I just got the song Wagon Wheel in my head by Darius Rucker. And Darius Rucker's a Taurus. So I don't know if that resonates in some way. Okay, why Love Triangle in reversed? 7 of Pentacles. The 5 of Swords reversed. The Devil and the King of Cups in reversed. 5 of Pentacles reversed. Why do I feel like you're not allowing somebody to be this toxic person anymore? Like, somebody here was going against your norm. Like I said, a lot of you, this person was going against your norm. You wanted to establish some kind of relationship, some kind of solid foundation. And I think you're dealing with a karmic energy. Some of you are with the Wheel of Fortune. You're being protected here by an ancestor, that you are in some kind of toxic situation. And that they keep, resurfacing back into your life because you're not standing up for yourself. You're allowing this person to keep treating you this way. Hey, Mitzi. Hey, Anna. So let's see, why the Black Sheep? I think this is a person in your energy. Temperance, the Fool in reverse, the 7 of Wands, and the 6 of Cups. Yeah, I think you're dealing with a past person that you're needing to release here. 2 of Wands reversed. So basically, you're needing to find this inspiration and this creativity within yourself to go a different measure. And I think a lot of you are dealing with some kind of third-party situation where maybe you are dealing with I feel like you're dealing with a karmic energy, or there's a karmic involved in some way. And it's an energy of like, if you're not going to choose me, then I don't want to stay in the situation, is what I'm seeing here. It's like, I don't want to keep making the same mistake over and over. And I feel like you are in this energy of, I want to fight for myself and I need to take care of myself. I think you're trying to take care of yourself. So why the Wheel in June here? 5 of Wands reverse. I'm getting repeated 5s. 10 of Cups reverse. Magician in reverse. 10 of Wands. Yeah. Ace of Cups reverse. The Strength in reverse. Five of Cups reversed again. So repeated fives. I feel like it's a situation where you've waited for change to happen. You've waited for them to change and to do the right thing in this connection. And they simply have not. And I feel like, Taurus, you don't have the energy to continue fighting against this person or the situation. Some of you feel like you're in competition with a third party. And it's almost like, if I can't beat them, I don't really want to join it anymore. Or I tried to do that. I tried to join the situation. I tried to beat it, but I just don't have the energy or the motivation to do that anymore. It looks like you're putting an end to a karmic third party situation. Yeah, you're not clout hungry. You're somebody that's like, I don't need this person's attention. I don't need nothing from this person, is what it feels like. Hey, Anne. Extra reverse, penny pension reverse, and chemistry. Yeah, it's an energy of feeling like I'm always breadcrumbed by this person, or things are fine for a while, then they breadcrumb me again, or they go back to the karmic, go back to the third party. What are their intentions with Taurus? This feels like a love situation where you're putting an end, to a situation that you don't really want to entertain, or it wasn't what you started to begin with. Like, I didn't want to put myself in this third party. I didn't agree to that. What are their intentions? Eight of Swords reversed, Six of Pentacles reversed, Four of Pentacles, Queen of Wands reversed. Basically, they're going to go to whoever is giving them the attention. You're dealing with somebody that they like constant reassurance. They like to feel like they mean something to someone. And I feel for a lot of you, unfortunately, like, if you stop giving to the situation, they are just going to go back to the karmic, or they're going to go to somebody else that is giving them the attention that they crave. Okay. So, because I think it's somebody that kind of feels empty inside, their heart chakra's closed, and they have to go to somebody that, basically fills their void or fills them in some way with admiration, helps their ego a little bit. Yeah, it's somebody that actually has a bruised ego, I feel. Nine of Wands reverse the Moon. Somebody that's been through a lot, and they need to work on themselves. Okay? And they can't keep going to somebody else to, like, be their, problem solver. So I think you're dealing with somebody that is kind of bruised, and they just need to work on their healing. Hey, peace issues. Hey, Nay's Nest. All right, your advice. Communication is key. And balance spirituality and practicality. So basically, how you feel about the situation. If you feel like it brings you a lack of balance and it makes your life feel uneasy, or some of you could even feel like spirituality wise, it's blocking you. Because I do feel there's some kind of karmic energy involved. You could feel, spiritually blocked. You could feel like you're being tested. I think you're trying to see the reality in the situation. And we do have Pisces here. So you're trying to see the reality, maybe during Mercury retrograde with this full moon. How is this affecting me? Okay. How is this affecting me? How is this blocking my blessings? And I do feel like you are being protected. A lot of you divinely protected. Okay, the staff here, we got June. That reminds me of an angel. So a lot of you have some kind of spirit guide in June, or that's just going to be a significant timing for when things are going to unfold better for you. But I see you releasing some kind of third party situation because, it's not what you added up to. It's not what you wanted. It's not what you got involved into or didn't plan on. But it kind of became your situation is what I feel. Could be dealing with a Cancer for some of you. An Aries, a Leo, a Gemini, Aries, Scorpio, Capricorn. Could also be a fixed sign as well. All right, Gemini at 1858. I read that wrong. All right, this is going to be in your fourth house. So family at this time, roots. You could be feeling very connected to your family at this time, or just wanting to spend, time with those around you. Some of you can even feel like with the full moon in Virgo with Cancer here within the fourth house, feeling like you need to prioritize your family life with your work life. Okay. Or maybe, you've been doing too much work and not spending enough time with family. So take it out resonates, but I feel a happy balance here. You need to make sure you have time for yourself and also time for family. As I say that, hustling in reverse. Some of you are taking a break because I'm getting with the fourth house, kind of the Four of Swords energy. You guys could be taking a time out, maybe needing to retreat. Maybe you've been doing too much working. Yeah, people could be talking about you, wondering why you're taking time off work or kind of wanting the scoop on you, but you're in this Queen rising energy. So I feel if you did take a time out or a break, you're fine. Like you're okay financially, you can do so. You're taking, maybe a paid time off. Hey, Polish. Okay, somebody's trying to get some kind of evidence on you, or there's been evidence. Okay, let me see. You could be feeling betrayed by somebody or finding out about some kind of betrayal. Okay, let me see. Hey, Karen. Aw. Okay, the man. Some of you are feeling betrayed by some kind of man. Maybe you're taking time out because you're upset about a man that is betraying you. Somebody that you wanted or something that you really wanted with the target here. Let me see. Some of you could be feeling, okay, some of you either it's about a job or it's a love situation, feeling betrayed by some man here. So let me see, why hustling in reverse? You could be spending more time with family, like I said, taking time off. Okay, yeah, some of you are leaving a situation. The Hanged Man reversed, 5 of Wands reversed, Queen of Cups, and the 7 of Wands. 8 of Wands reversed. Wow. Some of you could be leaving a job and not looking back for some of you. And it's like you're okay to take time off work. You're fine to have this break. Some of you are having a work break, okay? Like maybe you are leaving a job because you're finding out that you're being betrayed by some kind of man here. Because there's some kind of evidence or proof that you're getting betrayed or getting hurt in some way. And you feel like you're okay. With the Queen of Cups and the Hanged Man reverse, you guys could have strong Pisces or Cancer placements, feeling intuitively like I'm okay financially, I can be on my own, where I don't have to stay here. Some of you are you're going to be leaving a job and blocking all contact. Like you're putting up blockages and barriers. Like I'm never speaking to them again. Okay, so let me see. What's this betrayal that you're finding out? Yep, some of you it's your job. 8 of Pentacles. The 9 of Wands reverse, the Hermit reverse, and the Chariot reverse. 9 of Swords. Why am I getting either you're too stressed to go back to work? Like you're too stressed. Like you realize like during a time off from work, like, wow, this job actually is consuming me. This job is actually really making me depressed. And I don't think this is my sole purpose anymore. I think that's a lot of it. I don't think there's any kind of bad betrayal. Some of you just realize like you've been kind of screwed over. Like you're seeing the gist of the situation where you feel like you've been screwed over or life hasn't been easy for you because of this job or there's been a lot of blockages because of a job. Okay. So yeah, I think you've been wanting to make this decision for a while, but you've been putting it off. 2 of Swords, the Tower in reverse. What's going on with this man here? So some of you, it's a job. Like if you took time off, you're realizing, wow, I was so depressed. Like I didn't want to go back to work. What's going on with this man? 10 of Cups reverse. The Emperor. The King of Pentacles reverse. 8 of Swords reversed. Wow. Some of you could feel, if it is a job situation, that they don't really care about you as a person. Like you're disposable at your job. Because I'm getting the Emperor here. Some of you feel like at your job, they don't really show any kind of admiration or concern towards you. Some of you were going through a family situation and they showed no concern or care. Like you're just disposable. Like, okay, take the time you need, deal with your shit, and then come back, basically. It's how they treated you. So I don't know if you had a surgery or you had some kind of life-threatening illness or something going on where it's like you had to take personal time off. And then they basically didn't even care. It's like, okay, we'll come back when you can. Which is sad. That's kind of how my dad's job treated him after he had his heart attack. It's like, hey, I know you almost passed away. I need you to come back to work like next week. It's like, screw your health, and that's kind of what I'm getting here. Like you're just not really an essential employee or you don't feel essential. You feel like you're just basically a body in that position. What are their intentions? Yeah, some of you could be working from home. Deciding to work from home with Virgo full moon in the 4th house, realizing I'm actually more content and happy at my house than here. the Fool, the Ten of Wands, the Devil in reverse, and the Five of Pentacles. Basically, when you go back to work, it's just going to be the same shit all over again. Nothing's going to change. Queen of Wands reverse. You're going to feel a lack of power, a lack of authority. You're going to feel like you have no control over anything. And you're basically going to be tired and exhausted is what I'm getting here. So for a lot of you, you know, you're going to feel like once you go back to work, if you aren't putting off going to work, you're just going to feel like you have no control over the situation. And you are just there for money, you know. You and your loved ones are safe. So if you guys did have a situation with family or close friends, everything is fine with your family. Everything's back to normal or going to be. But look, don't let pride get in your way. So yeah, what do you need to release? Okay. So a lot of you feel like, you know, maybe you're choosing family, like your family needs you at this time. So you're choosing family. And maybe even feel like once you quit this job that some kind of man's going to betray you or backstab you. So you guys, maybe that's what's going on. Maybe the betrayal hasn't happened yet. And you feel like once you leave, they're going to betray you or they're going to talk shit about you or something like that. Hey guys, thanks for being here, everybody. Good morning. All right. So, hey Tess, good morning. Could be a Capricorn, could be an Aries, a Taurus, Aries, Cancer, Virgo. Okay, Pisces as well. All right, let's go ahead and do Cancer. All right, Cancer, okay, 26, 29. This will be affecting your third house. So communication, networking, those close to you, could be friends, family. A lot of you could be having some technology issues, definitely, with Mercury retrograde, full moon in Virgo, and then third house. So maybe there's an eager feeling to reach out to somebody, to have communication, maybe a sign to check on your people more. Yeah, some of you could be maybe not checking in on people because you're focusing on yourself. Too busy winning. Okay. So maybe for some of you, you're too busy like focusing on yourself that you haven't been checking in on people. Oh, you're welcome, guys. Yeah, some of you, wow, okay. Some of you have been trying to do a lot of self-medicating. Some of you are trying not to drink anymore. Like you're trying to be sober or you're trying to take better care of your health, because I do see here turn and reversed. So some of you are trying to stop drinking, but still, you guys could be distracting yourself with work. Okay, distracting yourself with work or with other things, projects, because you're trying not to drink or try not to be in some kind of self-medicating energy. Hey, Leo, babe. So, okay. Okay, August could be significant. You could be planning something in August. August could be significant for you. I got the leg. Stepping into a new experience. Okay, some of you are trying to plan something by August. Or there's something you're wanting to achieve. Maybe there's some kind of vacation or something. Hey, Appreciate. Okay, let's see. Why too busy winning? Knight of Cups reverse, the World in reverse, the Ten of Pentacles reverse, the Moon. Yeah, honestly, Cancer, it looks like you are trying to numb yourself from a situation. You're trying to avoid your feelings because something isn't going in your favor. Something is not working out. I don't know if it's a family situation, if it's a love situation. Yeah, there's something that is just not working out the way that you expected or that you have hoped. Also, there could have been like a breakup. Okay, with somebody that you saw a future with at one point, and you're having a hard time adjusting. If you are going through a breakup or a separation, or you've been in one for a while, you're having a hard time adjusting to the thought of everything, how it's been, or I'm even getting here with the Moon here that like you don't really know if something is ever going to be fully resolved or get better. So you're kind of numbing yourself by working a lot, distracting your feelings. Yeah, some of you are trying to move on from a past person, but feeling like they still take up like energy in your life, even though they don't do anything. Some of you feel like they're not present in your life anymore, but they still take up energy or consume your thoughts. Like you're trying to drown out your thoughts about a relationship or a connection that you thought was your long-term person. Yeah, Three of Cups and the Justice. So some of you are trying to be happily single or trying to just put yourself first at this time, but having a hard time. Like you're trying to put your needs first. Some of you are going through a breakup, a separation, divorce. But I think you're distracting yourself. I don't know if you're healing the right way. Because it's like you're putting like your personal needs first, which is great, but you're also not really healing or focusing on what needs to be focused on. What's going on with August here? Hey, Tina. The Magician, the Knight of Pentacles, the Fool, and the Ace of Cups. There's something you're wanting to manifest. So some of you could be like manifesting some kind of change in your life, whether that be a new job, a new career, or there's something that you're planning to happen by summer. I'm getting around summertime, there's something you're wanting to take place, whether it happened around spring or it happened in the beginning of summer. I think it hasn't happened yet. Yeah, you've been kind of stalling, whatever this is. So I feel like with August, you guys have some kind of opportunity. Or this could be where, like, with the communication with the third house with the full moon, you guys could be manifesting with the Magician here, some kind of financial opportunity. And it looks like it takes place for you in August. And I'm getting that for some of you in Virgo season, it is taking place with the Knight of Pentacles. So you guys definitely could be manifesting some kind of change with your finances, your career. It looks like you are going to be manifesting that to happen. So why are you ignoring some kind of love situation? What's going on with that? Because, okay, some of you, it's a past person where things ended really badly. And you're still trying to heal or transition from this happening. Some of you feel like intuitively, you know, this person's going to come back or the situation will get better eventually. But right now it's been rock bottom or it's been bad for a while. So I think you're trying to distract yourself, Cancer, and try to step into a new experience in your life, trying to like fix something else. Okay, maybe financially, you're trying to be more financially set or financially prepared. Okay, but I do see a lot of you are trying to heal from a past situation that's been affecting you. Hey, Shelby. Hey, Tina. I forgot if I said hey or not. Sorry, I've been like all in my own little world. But yeah, Cancer, I do see you having a hard time adjusting from some kind of tower that you had with maybe a past person. And you are in the state of healing and recovery. Believe in the impossible and conclusions are within reach. So believe in the impossible. I feel like it's coming very soon, but you're needing to set that into motion by your positive manifestation. But yeah, I'm definitely feeling by August there's some kind of financial opportunity here that's been kind of delayed for you. Or if you've been feeling stuck with your finances, things are going to get better during August. So maybe during Virgo season is what I'm feeling. But I think you guys are trying to self-medicate or get past some kind of situation that really tore you, some kind of relationship connection that didn't go to the next level like you expected. You're still healing and having a hard time basically processing it than you thought you were. And I'm getting that maybe with Mercury retrograde and with the third house, with the full moon, you're having a hard time processing what could have been or how things have happened. Could be an Aries, a Virgo, a Cancer, Scorpio, a Gemini, a Libra, a Taurus, an Aries. Okay, Pisces. Hey, pretty pink eyes. All right, let's go ahead and do Leo. Okay, 3340. This is affecting your second house. So values, your assets. You guys could be really strict right now on your spending or needing to be really strict on your spending, your saving. You guys could be wanting to put money into stocks or something right now. Or really thinking about long term, okay? I'll see you later, Knees Nest. But yeah, I'm seeing like your money being a big, focus for you. Okay, there's somebody in your energy that is impersonating you. You guys could be finding out about that. Okay, there's some kind of karmic person. Yeah, there's somebody in your energy that's karmic. And they're wanting to be like you or impersonate you because you are somebody that they look up to, I feel. So I feel like you do look up to this person, but it is also kind of weird. Okay. Hey, Ashley. So you guys could be finding that out. So somebody at your job or somebody in a career aspect that is trying to impersonate you. Okay, could be a Libra. You're needing to keep life in balance, though, the scales. Okay, and then there's something to celebrate and enjoy. So if you keep your life in practical sense, if you keep it in balance, you will have something to celebrate or to look forward to. So let's see. Some of you I saw moving in reverse. You guys could have somebody kind of like within your vicinity that is impersonating you, or somebody contemplating like wanting to live closer to you or be like you. So let me see. Okay, who's this impersonator? 7 of Wands. The Page of Swords reversed. The Ace of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords. Yeah, I'm getting a Libra. So I don't know if you know a Libra. It's a Libra female. It's an air sign. I'm getting a strong air sign here. And it's somebody that is watching you financially. They're wanting to be like you. They own up to you. But I think it's because they're not getting the attention that you get. 6 of Wands reverse. So they could be watching you and go into desperate measures to get attention. I feel like I have to sneeze. Hold on a second, guys. Sorry. One sec. Okay. I'm definitely getting it's some kind of Libra. It's somebody watching you on social media or watching you as some kind of platform. But this is somebody that is watching you as somebody that they look up to. Ace of Pentacles. It looks like you are doing really well on your own. Why karmic? 3 of Wands. The Ace of Wands, the 6 of Pentacles, and the Magician. The Empress. Okay. Wow. 8 of Wands. This person, like I said, could go to desperate measures. 3 of Swords. Go to desperate measures to get your attention or to be you. And like I said, I'm getting something about moving or relocating. So for some of you, it could be somebody that is thinking about moving towards you or moving closer to you to get more opportunities. I don't really know if I like that because it's like at first it seems kind of innocent. Like they look up to you. You're somebody that they want to be like. But then it seems like they're wanting to move closer to you to get some kind of opportunity or to get more clout, more attention is what I'm seeing here. Yeah, moving, reverse, and travel. It's somebody that could be traveling closer to where you live because they watch you on social platforms and they think that you have a lot of opportunities, a lot of people watching you, a lot of people wanting to be you. And it looks like it's okay at first. For some of you, they're wanting to even collaborate with you. Like they want to collaborate, but then I feel like eventually you're going to feel kind of like, I don't know what this person's intentions are. It could become karmic for some of you. If you do have some kind of contract with this person or you think about letting them in, you think about collaborating with them, I would be really careful because I don't know if they have good motives towards you. Okay. Or their motive is to maybe kind of beat you or to be like you, but then do better than you. So I would be really careful. Why scales? Hey, Marie, thanks for being here. 3 of Cups, 5 of Swords, the Death, and the 8 of Pentacles. Like I said, I think you're needing to keep, I'm feeling also you're needing to keep your personal life and your social life private. Okay. I think you're needing to keep or keep your work life and your personal life private because I got the 3 of Pentacles reversed, 2 of Swords reversed. I think this person is going to start trying to be like they're going to own up. They're going to like almost an energy. They're going to act like really friendly towards you, like they admire you, they look up to you. And then they're going to eventually try to be taken. Yeah, they're going to try to take control. 2 of Pentacles, the Emperor. So I don't know if they're going to act like they want to collaborate with you and they want to work with you. I don't know. Let's just say you have some kind of business. They're going to try to like work themselves up to you where you trust them. So they're going to try to be some kind of colleague or friend to you. And I don't think you see this coming. I think it's something here. 2 of Swords reverse. Maybe you have a suspicion. But I would be really careful because I think there's somebody that's trying to celebrate or be your friend or acting like they're being your friend. And then they're going to end up trying to take over something. Or try to take full access to your life or to something in general. What's this person's intentions? I don't trust it. A lot of you, it could be a Libra. Or they have heavy Libra placements. Because I'm getting like you need to keep your work life and your personal life separate. Page of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, and the Ace of Swords. The 9 of Cups reverse. yeah, they're wanting to have what you have because you look like somebody that has a lot of emotional fulfillment. You have the job, you have the money, you have the career, you have the life they have that they want. I feel like you have somebody that wants to be you. And you need to be really careful. I would maybe even be careful, like I said, what you post online, or if you kind of embellish your life a little bit. For some of you, not like you don't over exaggerate, but if you like really post like all the good things happening in your life, where you don't really post anything negative or anything that's like kind of upsetting, and it looks like you're always posting like positive things or things that are like, this is what I'm doing, or not like in a bad way. Like, you should be happy for yourself. But I know for me in general, like, I've done that in the past. I used to post always about my vacations or where I was going, and then people would say kind of shitty comments to me about that. Like, oh, when's your next vacation? And, oh, is that all you do is go on trips? And, so maybe there's somebody that like, but it seems like they're trying to like be your friend or like get you to trust them. And then they're going to be kind of conniving. Show the world the real you, Aquarius. Work through your fears. But then I'm seeing it in a different way, because then I'm feeling for a lot of you, maybe it's taken you a lot of strength to put yourself out there. And this is kind of shitty on their end. The person that is doing that, I feel like you need to be careful of that. Because like I said, be careful of your assets or somebody trying to take over your life, take over control, or just be overbearing in your life. Hey, Summer Breeze. Because I feel like for a lot of you, maybe you guys have been kind of scared to put yourself out there. And like, you're finally in a place where it's like, wow, I'm putting up my life out there. I'm letting people see who I really am. And I feel confident myself. And then like, once you feel confident, then this person likes your confidence. But it's almost like they didn't know what you had to go through for you to be in this position. So I think it's somebody that's been watching you for a while, or maybe like newly been watching you. So for a lot of you, it's like maybe they've been watching you for quite a while, but they feel a type of way with what they see, because you look like somebody that hasn't made, or you have a great life. And I think they're going to come up to you in a way where you can trust them, because under that is the Hierophant. And I'm seeing with lesson here, it's some kind of lesson you're having to learn with somebody in your life. A lot of you, it's a Libra, but I'm getting balancing out your life, balancing out your social life with your work life, and not letting everybody see access to everything that you don't fully trust. But yeah, I'm getting an air sign. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Okay, a Scorpio. They could have that in their chart. Taurus, Libra, Gemini. Yeah. And they could be planning to move closer to you so that they can either try to have some kind of relationship with you as a friend, because it feels like a female, or for them to have like similar interests and common things that they can like talk about, with you. But it's weird. Like, who goes to that kind of measure, 4244, Virgo. This is going to be affecting your first house. So definitely a good time to focus on, things that you want to achieve in your life, your personal health, your goals, maybe your health altogether, your wellness. Okay. As I'm saying that, I'm coughing. Definitely focus on that. Hey, Elizabeth. Also, it's a good time to release or to cleanse your energy. Maybe a good time to like declutter. I know yesterday, I'm gonna start, thinking about yesterday, basically I was thinking about how I'm gonna reorganize my room. So I had a little bit of help from some people. They were getting rid of stuff out of my room for me because I've been under the weather. So for a lot of you, I've been wanting to do this for a while, but it's a matter of somebody else helping me. So maybe you're thinking about people that can help you or get something motivated, get something going. But yeah, I've been wanting to declutter and just change my environment and change my room, because I was thinking, instead of fully doing my YouTube channel out here in the garage, I was thinking, or my tarot studio, I was thinking about like redecorating my bedroom and maybe doing videos in there for times that it's cold or it's too hot or something. So, all right, let's see. Let's go ahead and go. We got grudge holder in reversed. Unfazed. Okay, I feel like you guys are releasing some kind of relationship with somebody, or, if somebody did something to you, you're not holding on to it anymore. Hey, Latasha. Hey, Vaisha. Red flag in reversed. Okay. Spilling the beans. Some of you could be finding out that somebody was just not really a trustworthy person to have in your life. And it's like you're not really mad at them, but you're just not letting them back into your life. Okay, whoever that is. Hey, Kendra. Okay, there was some kind of obstacle you went after with the eagle here. We got victory and tortoise. Okay, career. So you guys could have been having some financial issues or maybe a financial change, career change. I see if that's been a problem here with the eagle and the tortoise. I feel like if you've been in this tortoise energy moving slowly or feel like there's a lack of progress, you're eventually going to succeed in your job. Your career looks really well. But I also feel like there's a situation where you feel like you just can't trust somebody and you are cutting that person out of your life or just not wanting. It's like you don't hate them or anything, but you just don't want to have any kind of relationship to them anymore. So let me see. Because I am feeling here with the first house, with this being in your guys' sign, you guys could be a Virgo rising, or it's just an energy of wanting to just let go of what's affecting you or what has, what you've been holding on to energetically for a while. I'm going to see what time it is real quick. Okay, it's only 9 o'clock. Why grudge holder in reverse? 5 of Cups, the 4 of Wands, yeah. The 8 of Swords reverse, the Judgment reversed. Okay, 9 of Cups reverse, the World in reverse. Yeah, basically what I said. I think you're realizing there's some kind of relationship or person in your life. This could be an ex, this could be a friend. You're realizing, okay, the damage is done. This person, I can't really forgive them in my heart. I can't get past what they've done. This person, it makes me more upset and feeling drained having this energy still in my life. So a lot of you could be letting go of a person, like just, realizing, okay, I still love them in some way. I still care about this individual. But the fact of me and them ever coming together as a union or having a friendship again, that is kind of out the window. Okay. And I think it's been something you've been holding on to for a while. If you've been holding on to a grudge, if you feel like you've been done wrong by this person, I think you're just closing out loose ends. You're just letting it go, is what I'm seeing here. Yeah, a lot of you could feel like it's blocking you by holding on to this negative energy. It's blocking you from your manifestation. Why red flag in reversed? Yeah, 6 of Wands in reverse, 2 of Pentacles reverse, Strength in reverse, 2 of Cups. And I think it's hard. I think for a lot of you, you wanted to come together with this person. If it is like an ex-lover, I think you're realizing there's no way that me and this person can ever reconcile or get back together. They've done too much to hurt me. I can't fully forgive them. In the end, I choose myself. Knight of Pentacles reverse. I think you're basically closing out a romantic cycle with somebody because of the pain and everything that they've done to hurt you. It's like, I'm willing to like let it go and forgive them in my heart, but I can't fully forget, or I can't just be okay with it and just go back to this person. So I think you are releasing the hostility, the bad feelings. Maybe you feel kind of triggered by this person, maybe a sense of codependency in some way to this connection. I think you're wanting to be independent. You're wanting to work on yourself. A lot of you are career focused, and I think you are just forgiving the person in your heart, but you are letting go of the possibility of ever reconciling, of ever getting back together. Yeah, it's like you're no longer looking for that person anymore. You're no longer waiting for them. If you were waiting for them to come back, it's like you're just kind of giving up on it, is what I feel. In regards to a work situation, okay, it looks like it's going really well, but it started slow for you. Yeah, some of you feel like you don't even know if it has potential because of how slow the Chariot reverse, how slow it's been moving. Okay, but King of Cups, Page of Pentacles. I feel like intuitively you feel like, okay, maybe I am in the right direction, or you could be getting advice or having a talk to somebody at your job where you feel more confident in your career aspect. Because I feel like there's been a job or a career that maybe you recently started, or some of you've been at it for maybe less than a year. And you're not really sure the direction that it's headed, or if it has potential, or if it's something that you want to do long term. But I do feel like there's been like a conversation you've been putting off, and I feel like soon you are having a conversation about this career. And altogether, Page of Pentacles, it looks like your career is taking off, but it's been very slow. Some of you you're having a heart-to-heart conversation to a boss or a supervisor about like where you stand in the job. Like, I feel like I've been here for a year and I don't see any kind of like, movement. I don't feel like I'm getting ahead or I'm going anywhere. Maybe you want to see where you stand in a company or where you stand altogether in this position or this job. And it looks like it does go really well for you. You are using your intuition. Okay. And there could have been a misunderstanding. So for a lot of you at your job, there was a misunderstanding, or maybe you felt like, you weren't being appreciated, but it was a misunderstanding. So it looks like you and somebody are talking about your future, or, maybe the direction of the job itself. So your advice, your hard work is paying off. So yes, keep doing what you're doing. Even if you don't feel like you're getting anywhere, you are going to be successful. You are overcoming challenges, and conclusions are within reach. Full moon eclipse, which we have a full moon lunar eclipse actually today. So today, so a lot of you, yes, your hard work is paying off, and you are going to be getting the answers you need. Answers you need are coming. So I think you're getting reassurance. You're getting some kind of, message of, yes, you are doing a good job and we appreciate you. Maybe you don't see this coming. Maybe you don't see this genuine conversation from a supervisor or a boss, showing you appreciation or showing that they really care about you as a person and they value you. So yeah, it looks like your job, everything's going well. It is moving at a slow speed, but things are moving really well. And it looks like you are letting go of some kind of relationship that disappointed you and just accepting what is. Hey, Jana. So could be with a Leo for some of you, a Scorpio, a Cancer, another Virgo, Pisces, Scorpio. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and do Libra. 5126. This is affecting your 12th house. So some of you, there could be closure. You guys could be getting closure from somebody here. Maybe a message, some kind of conversation, or that is very necessary. Either you are the one sending it or directing it. Either you need to know where you stand with somebody and you are getting some kind of closure, or it's an energy of putting yourself first and releasing whatever is holding you back from that. Okay. Kind of surrendering to the divine and kind of hoping for the best, that maybe you get some kind of answer or some kind of result. So I'm not taking super chats today, Ray. Sorry. Because I got to go to work here in a little bit. Okay. Uninterested. I got groupie in reversed. Want you back in reversed. I think there's somebody that you are letting go of, Libra. Like, you don't want somebody back. And you are just, somebody that you just don't think either appreciated you or they didn't really make you feel special. Yeah, I think you're tired of feeling love bombed or feeling played by somebody. So a lot of you could be letting go of somebody where you felt like, maybe they just like attention, or maybe you feel like it's not genuine. Some of you, you're getting advice to let something go. You're welcome, Shelby. Okay. The owl. Yeah, you're getting good advice here. Somebody could be born in September. You could be. Some of you are September Libra. So that could be confirmation. Okay. But I'm also getting, maybe you guys like to go out in nature, or you are just getting some kind of feeling from being more grounded here. You guys could be grounding your energy more too, because I'm getting here with the trees. Okay, you guys definitely could be out in nature or just feeling more grounded, more stable at this time, or the decision you make, like I said, maybe you are out in nature, or you just feel like, okay, I need to make a best decision for myself. Like you're feeling more stable and more like you know where you stand in your life, or you're wanting to let go of things that don't make you feel stable or grounded, or relationships. So what are you uninterested in? Because it's like you just don't want to feel like you're just somebody that, it almost feels like somebody makes you feel like you're not special, like you're not important, you're just kind of replaceable. Yeah, 3 of Swords, 3 of Cups in reverse, the Emperor, and the 10 of Cups reversed. Yeah, it's an energy of like, if you don't actually want to be with me, don't waste my time and reconcile. If you're going to go back to a third party or go back to somebody else, don't waste my time. That's kind of what I'm seeing here. Yeah, Page of Pentacles and the 10 of Swords reversed. 4 of Pentacles reversed. Yeah. A lot of you are trying to heal. You're trying to work on yourself. You are trying to be more stable, more grounded. Maybe you have done a lot of, work in your healing journey, and it's like, I am too healed for this. I don't need to let this person back into my life just to basically screw up the healing that I've been doing. Because if you have been working on your healing, it's like, if I let this person back into my life, it's just going to counteract everything I've already done. And it's like, I'm already far ahead in my healing journey. It's like, I don't need to let this person back in just to mess up everything I've already done. Okay. Because with key player in reverse, you don't feel like you're an important person. Sometimes you just feel like you're a rebound or some kind of third party. Hey, positivity pulse. 3 of Wands in reverse. I'm getting repeated 3s here. 8 of Pentacles reverse. The Hanged Man and the 2 of Cups. It's like, I know where I stand in this connection. I know how I feel about this person. I know how much I deeply love them. But I don't know on the other foot how they feel for me or how special, important I am in their life is what I'm getting here because of the lack of effort, the lack of dedication that they've put. I mean, the King of Cups and the Hermit, I feel like you do mean a lot to this person and you don't know it, or they haven't really proven to you, but by their lack of action, it's showing otherwise. It's showing that they don't really care about you as much, and that's what your perspective is. I don't really feel like I'm valued or appreciated. I don't really feel like I have a solid foot in this relationship. I don't really feel like we're in a solid position. Something about trees here. So you guys definitely could be connecting to nature or going outside. You guys maybe live by trees or live by the woods, because I'm definitely getting here something about wanting to be more grounded, more stable. What's this advice that you're getting? And owls could be significant as well. You guys could like owls. Hey, Lisa. The 6 of Swords, the Queen of Swords reverse, 9 of Cups reverse, and the 7 of Swords. There's somebody in your energy that's trying to tell you, like, this person's not to be trusted, or they're going to keep doing the same thing over and over again. Yeah, somebody's been giving you advice for a while, and I think you didn't want to take their advice. Yeah, because you were thinking, like, oh, they're going to change. Or you didn't want to believe it. And maybe you could have even been fighting with this person telling you this advice. Like you were fighting with them, or it caused an argument, or you just didn't want to believe that they were right. You didn't want to see that this person was telling you the truth. So basically, I feel like you are releasing some kind of third-party situation. And that's weird. That came out in the Taurus reading as well. So I don't know if you're connecting to a Taurus or have that in your chart, but basically that came out. Was it Taurus or was it Gemini? I forget. It was either Taurus or Gemini. Now I forget what sign. Anyways, we have take time to breathe out, and a new romantic cycle begins. Some of you are having to close out this cycle completely because you have somebody new coming into your life. New moon in Libra. Luck is on your side. New start is coming. By the next new moon. I have 3 new moons here. By the next new moon, you guys could have somebody new coming into your life, and it's an order of needing to close out this cycle, this chapter with somebody that didn't make you feel important or special, so that somebody better can come into your life. And you are getting advice and guidance at this time, and I think the person telling you this is somebody that genuinely cares about you and wants the best for you, is what I'm seeing. Hey, love apples, I didn't see you on there. Sorry, you kind of snuck up on me. You guys could be dealing with a fixed sign: Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, Cancer, a Pisces, an Aries. Could be any sign, though. All right, let's go ahead and do Scorpio. 5827. This is affecting your 11th house. Okay, so this could be a good time for putting yourself out there in regards to communication. Showing something that you want to do differently, be an individual. So if there's some kind of project or opportunity that you've been wanting to start or create, now is a good time, I feel. Okay. Especially with Virgo in the 11th house, this is a good time to put yourself out there with, any kind of communication aspects. Okay. I got creeping. So somebody could be watching you or noticing. So some of you also, maybe that's your energy of like, you're scared to put yourself out there. You're scared to talk about something because you don't know if people are going to appreciate it or if people are going to accept what you're putting out. because with 11th house, that's Aquarius energy. That's about doing something out of the norm or something that's different than other people. And then I got spiritual hater in reversed. Okay, my boo in reversed. So I don't know if this has to do with love for some of you. Like maybe some kind of networking or platform. Maybe you're putting out like a book or a song or something. Some of you, you're talking about love. Or talking about like a bad experience with love. Okay, you're going to be receiving a precious gift. Diamond. And there's some kind of force working against you. So maybe somebody is working against this happening or against it. I have marriage here. Wow, some of you have like a relationship forming or there's an opportunity for marriage. So let me get more coffee real quick. Some of you, what could have been working against you was an ex. Okay, for some of you, this says ex here, but for some of you, it could be a literal ex, like an ex of yours. Was somebody getting in the way? Hey, Queen of F-ups. Why spiritual hater in reverse? The Four of Cups in reverse. The Fool. The Chariot reverse. And the Magician. Okay, so I think for a lot of you, there could have been maybe an ex of yours. They were working against your spiritual gifts. Or they were working against you in general. Like they were against your spirituality. They weren't believing of what you're doing. And I think for a lot of you, you're no longer letting this person hold you back. You could be like completely out of this person's life. Yeah, because you have some kind of focus about 10 of Pentacles. So there's some kind of career aspect where you're thinking long term or something that you're wanting to invest into. But I think who was holding you back was some kind of ex of yours. Okay. Some of you could have even felt that maybe there was some kind of karmic person. Why my boo in reverse? Page of Swords reversed, Queen of Wands, Ace of Wands reversed, and the Two of Wands reversed. Yeah, a lot of you could have felt for a while that this person was kind of working against you. I'm getting for a lot of you, you have a new relationship, a new commitment coming in, somebody completely different in your life that could lead to marriage. I think what's working against you is you had an ex that was against your spiritual gifts or against something that you were wanting to do. And this person was holding you back from your life. And I think they are still kind of keeping tabs on you or watching you, but you don't care, Queen of Wands. You guys could have fire in your chart. Like have a heavy Aries placement or heavy fire. Because I'm getting strong Aries, Gemini, Cancer. But I'm seeing here, you guys are putting something out there and it's like you don't care anymore. Like you're putting something out that you feel called to do or you think it has long-term potential. So I don't know if it's some kind of platform or it's something you're writing or something like that. So let me see. What's the diamond here? Knight of Swords reverse. Six of Wands reverse. Page of Cups and the 10 of Wands. Yeah, I think you have some kind of new relationship forming. If it's not coming yet, I think, you're needing to be more in a clear mindset if that's what you're waiting for. But 3 of Cups, I feel, Scorpio, you have a new relationship that is coming into your life after trials and errors of another connection. And I think you are, blocking or cutting out communication with somebody that is working against you. Hey, Christina, who's working against Scorpio? I think for a lot of you, it's an ex. Like you're afraid of the power that they hold. The strength, as I say power, then the strength card comes out. Could be a Leo, 5 of Swords, 10 of Swords, the World in reverse. But look, you're stepping up in this Empress energy. I think you're afraid of evolving your life because of this ex. Like they were always working against you or blocking you from your manifestation. And I see you guys no longer allowing that to happen. You are having this perspective of, I deserve good things. I deserve everything in life. And I'm not going to let this person hold me back anymore. And I think for a while, I think it's over now with the 10 of Swords, but for a while, you put this person on a pedestal or you allow them to just kind of block your life or to dictate things. And I think for a lot of you, you need to block communication for good from this person because I feel like they still watch you or they still observe you. I don't think it's completely over, but I think you are needing to fully, with this full moon, needing to let this person go, cord cutting, blocking, detaching, because they aren't somebody decent in your life. It's somebody that is holding you back, okay? Or they have been for a while. Yeah, adjustments are required. Needing to make some kind of adjustment in your life. And I think a lot of that is needing to adjust to a new life, needing to release somebody that is holding you back. A new romantic cycle begins. Could be a Libra. And look, show the world the real you, Aquarius. So you're putting yourself out there. I think you are drawing people in. You're attracting people. Maybe many have offers with the Empress here, but if you continue having this ex or this person in your social media or still having them in your life, they are going to hold you back of that. Because I think it's somebody that doesn't want to see you succeed or win. Some of you, they could even be secretly jealous of you, like your spouse. They could be like secretly jealous or not wanting the best for you. And you're needing to remove somebody like that feels in competition. You could have been dealing with somebody, Scorpio, that was really jealous of you because they want all the attention or they want all the reassurance. And that was holding you back from being fully successful. So I think for a lot of you, you are cutting this person off for good, blocking contact. Hey, Miss Red. And you are just done. And then you're going to see all the growth and success that you're making when you block this person because they're holding you back of your life. They are secretly jealous or envious of you, I feel. Or they want to have all the attention. They want to feel the one in control. Could be a Leo, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius. A Gemini for some of you. A Cancer. And I got Aries. I'm not going to go live again today, Anna, unfortunately. I got to work after this. All right, Sag, 105.47. Hey, Tina, good morning. All right, Sag, this is going to be in your 10th house, which is Capricorn energy. So you guys could be feeling a lot of motivation for work. There's some kind of project, something you want to get done. There's a lot of energy of working, of doing things, very steadily. Being really focused. I'm getting you're really focused. You're focusing on how you can make things better or more practical financially. So a lot of you are focusing on your finances. Also being more restricted, being more structured in your life, finding more structure, more balance. Hey, Lindsay. See you later, Anna. So it looks like, Sag, you are really focusing on finances. Okay. I got creativity. So you are feeling really creative, a lot of inspiration with work. But the problem is there could be somebody that is kind of envious of you. Somebody's envious of your work ethic, I feel. Penny pinching in reverse. There could be somebody in your energy that is jealous because it looks like you haven't made. Okay. This kind of feels like the Leo reading a little bit. Because somebody is wanting to copy you or feeding off of you financially for some of you. Some of you, a side message, I seen self-medicating. You guys could have somebody in your energy that is wanting to borrow money off of you because of drugs or drinking or alcohol in some way. Okay, or somebody's in your energy like that. And maybe they were feeding off of you in some way. I hope it wasn't like a narcissist. If it's not financially they're feeding off you, they could be energetically feeding off of you. Be careful of that. I see the ring. So some of you, there is some kind of romantic relationship or business here in family matters. Yeah. Some of you, Sag, like I said, somebody is feeding off of you. Somebody is like a bed bug in your life. They're feeding off you like your prey. So I don't like that. Like they're prey, and then you're like the person that's being fed off of. So I don't know if this is energetically. Some of you, it's financially. I feel like you're needing to be more cautious of that, like where your money is going. Be more cautious of who you're giving money to. Be more selective of, okay, why somebody feeding off of you? Hey, Scorpiona. The Hermit reverse. The 5 of Swords, the 4 of Pentacles, and the 10 of Pentacles. Could be a family member. Some of you, it's a family member. It could be a friend. I think they're energetically pulling on your energy. Either they could be financially taking from you as well. Some of you feel like you don't really know if you can help this person because your focus is your family, your finances, and you don't really know if you have anything left to give this person. You guys could have somebody, unfortunately, Sag, where they just keep taking and taking and taking. And it's like, I don't have anything else to give you. I think you're needing to be careful with spending and saving your money. 2 of Swords reverse. Some of you haven't been. Yeah, 5 of Cups, 4 of Cups, and the 6 of Cups reverse. Or maybe you're going to realize, like, wow, I really wasted money that I could have put towards something else for this person or the situation. Feeling a little bit bummed out. It's like, wow, I really, I could have had a lot more than what I have now. Or I wasted so much time, helping somebody else that, like, I've put myself behind. So I don't know. I don't know if maybe it's like you're, like, adding up the money or how much you've given somebody. And it's like, man, if I would have, like, stopped, like, being the nice guy in a situation, I could have had my own house or I could have had more. But, like, I was so busy helping somebody else. Because it almost feels like you're being more structured when it comes to money and finances. Because it's like, I don't want to keep wasting my time and money. What's this family matter? Hey, Alban. What's this? Okay, the Empress, the 8 of Cups, the 10 of Wands, and the 3 of Swords. Ace of Wands reverse, Knight of Cups reverse. Some of you, it could be somebody energetically or emotionally feeding off you as well. Somebody that's not motivated. I'm getting it's a masculine energy for a lot of you. Some of you, it could be somebody you have a child with. Like they're wanting to take what you have because they can't do it themselves, or they don't have the motivation or the drive to do what they need to do, or the hindsight. I'm getting they don't have the hindsight, or they don't have the thought process or the maturity level. Because some of you guys could end up actually having a kid with this person, or it's somebody that you've known for a long time and you feel kind of a soft spot to this person. It's like, I don't want to hurt them, but I can't financially help them, or I can't take it on. Because maybe they're going to be messaging you like, hey, I don't have a place to live, or hey, I got this going on. It's like, I can't support you. I can't help you. Even though it comes off that you're the Empress, it's like you have all these other needs and things going on that like you can't help someone else. Some of you, it's a love situation. Like they're wanting to get back together and build this relationship with you again. But it's like you already, I don't know, it's like you already put out your thought that this is ever going to happen again. Yeah, this could be an ex wanting to come back and make you feel bad. Yeah, it's somebody resurfacing. It could be an ex of yours. Could be a Pisces. Trying to make you feel bad about a relationship you guys could have had, but there was challenges. It's like they're trying to make you see things in a way where you feel kind of guilty. Or it's like you were choosing yourself. Because I'm getting here with the 10th house. It's like you're needing to continue what you're doing. Because you're doing a really good job here with the 10th house. With the full moon of Virgo, you're needing to continue what you're doing and not stop for anybody with the Empress here. But there's somebody like an ex coming back trying to make you feel sorry, make you feel guilty. And they're feeding off you energetically or feeding off something energetically to pull you back in. So, yeah. Your advice is your dreams need a practical plan. Step out of your comfort zone. So, see, I think you've been doing that. You've been stepping out of your comfort zone. Excuse me. You've been seeing a lot of progress. You've been seeing a lot of efforts. You've been seeing a lot of dedication because, you've been practical. You've been in the sense of being structured and disciplined. And I think there's somebody that's trying to come in and kind of prevent that or stop that. Somebody, could be maybe a little bit envious or jealous that you're doing so well, like an ex, and wanting to kind of feed off of you or to kind of be back into your life so you can help support them too. So I'd be careful of that. Could be a Pisces or a Scorpio, a Leo, a Libra, a Pisces. Okay, but I feel like there's an ex trying to make you feel sorry for them. Could be a Virgo trying to make you feel sorry for them, but I feel here with the Hermit reverse 5 of Swords, they've done this to themselves. Like whatever they're going through, if it's a financial loss or if it's some kind of insecurity in their life, they're going through that because either for some of you, it's karma because they did bad things to other people, or they did it to themselves, and it's like, you can't really feel sorry for them. You can't do anything differently. So Sag, moral of the story for the full moon, stay focused, stay grounded, stay structured. Your finances, everything is going well. You have some kind of plan for your life. And I think the plan is not to have that person in your life. I think the plan is to keep moving forward independently as the Empress and not letting this person come back, is your guys' advice. All right, Cappy, 114. That's weird. Some of you guys could be dealing with a Sagittarius because your timestamp is 14, which is the temperance. And the full moon is affecting your 9th house. So spirituality. Some of you guys could be feeling called to reach out to somebody, to message them. Could be a Sag, or maybe divine timing is that factor here. Maybe you're going to be feeling more heightened with your spirituality. Hey, JM. Okay, somebody's ego. Her ego. Uninterested. Okay. I don't know. Let me see. Somebody's not really sure if they're invested in pursuing something. If they're interested in pursuing something anymore, feeling like their time was wasted. I don't know if this is you or them, but I'm getting an energy of somebody feeling hurt by a situation and not really wanting to, move things forward. I got the ant here. Work, achievement, success in February. So I don't know if somebody's birthday was in February or something happened around February. So let's see. Maybe somebody was thinking about, this connection, wanting to move things forward. Because I'm kind of getting there's a person, like somebody you're not speaking to. Let me look. Hey, Justine. All right, why ego? The Knight of Cups reverse, the Hermit, the Queen of Wands, and the Sun. 3 of Pentacles. Yeah, why am I getting an energy? Okay, it's showing up like you guys could be the divine feminine if this is you. Because I'm getting you guys could have fire in your chart, or maybe it's vice versa. Maybe you guys are dealing with a fire sign. I don't know. But it's telling me the masculine was kind of avoiding their feelings, avoiding a connection moving forward, avoiding putting into the situation. Some of you, a couple months have passed since you've talked to this person. Some of you, 3 months could have passed, a couple months. I feel like somebody ghosted somebody or somebody wasn't disconnect. Okay. The masculine ghosted because of emotions or feeling triggered or something like that, or putting into their own needs. And I feel like now the masculine wants to come back because they've had this perspective. They got some kind of clarity that they want to give to you. But I think your feelings are hurt because you felt rejected or you felt ignored by this person. A lot of you could have felt like you were ghosted, or they just stopped giving to you and like you wasted your time. This could have been some kind of spiritual lesson somebody had to go through. Hey, Sonia. Yeah, 2 of Pentacles, 5 of Swords reverse, 2 of Swords, and the Page of Swords reverse. Yeah, somebody was having a hard time juggling or processing maybe their love life with their work life, or deciding if that's what they wanted to do. So somebody stopped speaking to the other person. I think somebody chose like their career, their finances, like work or something got in the way of a connection. And the other person felt hurt. They feel like they weren't prioritized, like they were just cut off and with no explanation. Somebody definitely could have been cut off with no explanation, whether or not they're blocked or there was just no communication being delivered back. And if you're this Queen of Wands and you're the one that this happened to, I don't really know if you want to let this person back in because your feelings are hurt. Yeah, 3 of Cups reversed. It's like, you stop giving to this connection. You stop making me a priority. So why should I let you back into my life? Because I think somebody cared more about their success or their finances. I did see the Emperor in reverse. So for a lot of you, this person could have been struggling with their home life, their job. Yeah, but now they want to come back after some kind of blockage that they were going through. But yeah, I think their finances were a problem, or there was a lot of restrictions because of job, career. And instead of, mutually telling you that, I think they just kind of cut you off or made things more complicated than they needed to be. So for a lot of you, I think this person's been wanting to talk to you since like February, or been wanting to like have a conversation, but not knowing if you would respond. What are their intentions? Okay, well, they're wanting to come back and hope that you can forgive them. Yeah, this is somebody that wants to repair a connection with you. And I think if they were being kind of selfish and putting their needs first or other things first, devil in reverse, they're not doing that anymore. This person is feeling called to reach out to you, High Priestess. So there definitely could be a spiritual lesson here. Like some kind of spiritual lesson, or somebody understands now, they learned some kind of lesson about this connection and how they went about it. Okay. But yeah, Capricorn, I'm getting, you could be the one that's hurt and you don't really know if you want to move things forward because you felt cut out or just not focused on. What's your advice? Some of you are dealing with a Sagittarius, or you guys could be a Sag dealing with a Capricorn. It's reversed. I have luck is on your side, Sagittarius, and a time for healing. Maybe you guys, you or your person, whoever this is, realized that they had some healing to do, or they had to work on their own personal issue. And instead of telling you that, they just kind of like ghosted you or stopped speaking to you. Because I feel like this person has had some kind of awakening or some kind of spiritual enlightenment with the Sun and the Hermit here. Okay. But they didn't go things the right way. They didn't go about things the right way. They kind of cut you off and stopped investing time into you in this connection, which maybe you saw it kind of happen out of nowhere, or you didn't suspect this happening. And I think a lot of you, your guys' feelings were hurt. It was like, why did this person, I thought I meant more to them. I thought we were building something. And then they decided just to block me or ghost me with no explanation. So some of you, it could be, you guys could be dealing with a Scorpio, a Pisces, a Cancer, another Capricorn, Scorpio, Pisces, Leo, Virgo. Could be a Sag as well. All right, let's go ahead and do Aquarius. 12042. This is affecting your 8th house. So a lot of you, there's things that you're needing to purge or release that maybe you feel are holding you back or making you feel fearful. There could be some fear, some limitations at this time. Some of you, there's a secret or something that you feel like you are keeping to yourself that you need to tell somebody, or you need to put something out there, like out into light. So let's see. Hey, knowledge. Okay. I got no facts on the bottom. Maybe somebody's making something up and you're needing to like be honest and tell somebody the truth, or they assume that you're making something up. Because I got here cyberbully in reversed, fast action. I feel like you need to like resolve some kind of personal issue before it gets over exaggerated or it becomes some kind of rumor. I don't know what that is. Because it's almost like somebody's trying to get information from somebody else or other people. Because it's something you kept to yourself or you didn't tell anybody. And you're needing to address it before it becomes a rumor. Yeah, there's some kind of clarity here. I feel like there's some kind of like opportunity you can have with somebody to fix something before it becomes a rumor or before things get worse, more embellished. Yeah, reconciliation. Some of you, it's a Leo or a Libra. Okay, I got the Sun in scales. So let's see. So maybe somebody's trying to figure something out and they're talking to other people or finding stuff out about you that's not true, or vice versa, and needing to talk to each other directly. I don't know who this is, because it feels like it's not really bad intent, but they're trying to find something out about you. The King of Wands, Wheel of Fortune reverse, Judgment reverse, Six of Pentacles reverse. Yeah, it could be a Leo, could be a Scorpio. Somebody's trying to get information on you because they're wondering like why you're not talking to them anymore, or why you seem more distant, more closed off. I feel there's a past person trying to find out information about what's going on with your life, where you're at. But maybe some of the stuff could be embellished or not really true. So there is a reconciliation like in the works, somebody wanting to reconcile with you. But like I said, the problem is, maybe this person doesn't know the truth about whether or not you are, invested, how you feel for them. I do see something taken off though. So maybe there is some kind of, serious conversation. 10 of Swords, Ace of Wands, 9 of Wands, and the Queen of Wands. Okay, King of Swords, 8 of Wands. Yeah, there's some kind of communication. And I think that is causing a very fast, reconciliation for you and this person. There could have been a misunderstanding, or somebody took something out of context or out of they took something out, like took it the wrong way or took something out of proportion or something like that. Because I feel there's somebody wanting to come back into your life. Could be an Aquarius, could be a Leo. I'm getting like another fixed sign. But they took you the wrong way or they took something the wrong way. But I feel like you and this person are going to have a new beginning and be able to fix and resolve the situation. But it takes talking about the truth, maybe an uncomfortable conversation. Maybe a very intimate conversation, with it being in your 8th house. That is Scorpio energy. So maybe a very intimate, raw, honest, vulnerable conversation. And it is accelerating a new beginning. This feels love related. Yeah, it looks like you and somebody are forgiving each other and coming back together in union. Yeah, 5 of Cups reverse, 2 of Cups, 8 of Swords, and the 4 of Cups reverse. So there's like a very uncomfortable conversation you and somebody are having. Could be a lot of speculation, a lot of rumors, or no facts around the situation. Or that's how things happened. Like you guys broke up because of lies, rumors, gossip, whatever. But it looks like you guys are coming back together here with the pineapple and having some kind of conversation and working things out. What are their intentions with Aquarius? What are their intentions? To move things forward. 6 of Swords. Yeah, they don't want you mad at them anymore. They want to have a conversation and they want to, like, for you to trust them. Or they just want you to feel more comfortable and secure. For some of you, there could have been a problem with a third party. So I don't know if it was like a family member, because I even see an older woman under this. So some of you, there could have been a problem with somebody's like ex-spouse or somebody's mom. Because I'm getting here, there was some kind of trust issue or some kind of problem around a third party in some way. Okay. Or there could have been lies. Somebody was lying or speculating something that wasn't true. Yeah, your advice. A new romantic cycle begins. Some of you, it's a Libra. I see you and this person starting over, having a new beginning because of an honest conversation, being authentic and raw with you. Okay? You guys are looking at the bigger picture. So seeing all angles, seeing a whole new perspective. And I do see here definitely a reconciliation. But there could have been an earth sign that got in the way. So for some of you, there could have been like a third party that was a Capricorn or an earth sign that could have gotten in the way between the two of you. Because I do see Queen of Swords reverse the Tower. Okay. So for a lot of you, you didn't trust this person. There was a Tower, some kind of breakup, separation because of maybe something out of context or a third party. Could have been lies, or maybe like a third party trying to get back with somebody, but that wasn't the case. There was actually another situation going on, but it sounded worse than what it was. So maybe, I don't know. It feels like there was a lot of like misunderstandings or not knowing the whole truth. You guys could have been dealing with another air sign. Could have been a Scorpio as well. I have Aquarius. I have Leo. Scorpio. Okay. All right. Pisces, last but not least. 12716. And I am going to get off of here after this, guys. Happy birthday, Pisces. This is going to be affecting your 7th house. So definitely a time for communication, a time for whether or not, I feel like it's a final nail in the coffin, a final decision about a relationship. Are we going to resolve this? You know, maybe you guys are talking about a divorce, talking about a breakup, maybe reconciling for some of you. I feel like this situation with this full moon, it's a time for clearing energy. So either we're going to get back together, resolve things, or it's a time to split ways, to depart. Because it almost feels like you no longer want to hold on to energy of a relationship commitment if you don't really know if both parties are invested or both people are wanting the same outcome. Okay. Because I'm getting Libra energy. So for a lot of you, it's about, you know, does this relationship work well in my life? Do we want the same things? Are we on the same page? Is kind of what I'm seeing here. Oh, you're welcome, Mitzi. All right. So this could be a love situation for a lot of you. Yeah, there could be a past person. Some of you feel like there's something unresolved from a past breakup, a past situation. Moving on in reverse. Yeah, some of you having a hard time moving on from a situation. There could be no facts. Some of you, there could be lies, speculation. Kind of like the Aquarius reading. So maybe you guys have Aquarius in your chart. Could be dealing with an Aquarius. But there was like speculations, lies, some kind of lust. Some of you could have been speculating or thinking that there's some kind of third party, or there was a third party. Okay, or there was just, maybe there's still a lot of temptation this person has towards you, vice versa. Let me see. Hey, Miss Hart. Okay. I got January, so take that how it resonates. And then I got wealth. Okay, well, a lot of you guys could be focusing on your money at this time. Like, that's very important to you. There could be maybe, I don't know, I'm getting something legal going on. Like, maybe you won a case in January, or something with, like, your money, some kind of contract, and your money is getting really well with wealth here. Because I'm seeing for a lot of you, if this isn't about like a love situation, like with wealth, everything's going well in some kind of contract, or going well with a job, a situation you've been waiting for. So, like, that's taking off. Okay, but I feel like there's an ex situation here. Yeah, some of you are trying to get some kind of closure or resolve something with an ex. See you later, kitty. Because I saw the Hanged Man reverse, which is your energy with the Six of Swords. So you guys definitely could be wanting to clear something up with a past person, with Mercury retrograde in Pisces as well. Yeah, some of you are thinking about coming back into contact with a past person, wanting to resolve some kind of issue, but wondering, like, are there still blockages? Are, we open to fixing things? So for a lot of you, you guys could be thinking about, like, contemplating either this person's coming towards you and wanting to fix things, or you're thinking about it with them. But I'm getting the Four of Wands, Two of Wands, Three of Swords reverse, Seven of Wands. Almost an energy of, like, should I move on and let this go? Or should we still resolve something that's been going on? Yeah, Ten of Wands. It's way too heavy on you. Four of Pentacles reversed. Yeah, it's an energy. There's a past situation. I think you're trying to get closure from an ex. And you're wondering whether or not, like, you guys should just give up and let go. Or is there still room to fix the situation? Should we still put into this? So there is an ex in your energy. Some of you, it's a fire sign. I'm getting, it could be an Aries, Leo, Sag. I'm getting strong fire. Could also be an earth sign or an air sign. Could be a Libra or a Capricorn. Why lust? Somebody still has desires to make this work. Or still, yeah, somebody still has feelings for the other person, or both of you. So what I'm getting, there's still, like, lust and temptation you guys have for each other. There are still feelings here in this connection. And I feel like the problem is, though, there's a lack of consistency or lack of effort being put in here. So that's been a problem, I think, ongoing for a while. So for a lot of you, if this is somebody from your past that, like, you've told them directly, or vice versa, like, hey, I want to see more, effort on your end. I want to see more stability, more security. This person, it's like they knew that's what you wanted, but then they still did whatever they wanted, or they still had the same outcome. Okay, it's kind of what it feels like. A lot of you, this person chose their singlehood, or they chose to be single and focusing on themselves instead of this connection. That's crazy, Danielle. So that's what I'm seeing. A lot of you, this is somebody that you've told them, you've had communication, Page of Swords, being honest, straight up, Seven of Swords reverse. What needs to change in this dynamic, what you're looking for, what you want, and this person still didn't make that happen. For a lot of you, there's a lot of planning or a lot of thinking about the future, what could happen or what could be, but not actually putting that in motion. Not actually putting that in motion, not actually putting that, in a desired plan or motivation. And that's what keeps causing these breakups and separation, is maybe you feel like it's one-sided, or you tell this person what you want and they don't deliver back to you what you're expecting. What's going on with wealth? Hey, Poulsen. What's going on with wealth for Pisces? Page of Wands in reverse, Six of Wands, Queen of Swords reverse, and the Chariot reverse. Ace of Wands in the Tower. Some kind of unexpected money. There's some kind of unexpected new beginning that's going to either lead you to wealth, or it's going to make your life a lot more, like, abundant. Okay. Maybe you don't see this coming. For some of you, there was somebody that was talking you out of this. Like if there was something that you were wanting to do, you felt like somebody was giving you bad advice or somebody was kind of steering you in the wrong direction, I think you're going for this opportunity. So some of you, yeah, you're deciding not to listen to this person and you're willing to give this a chance, whatever this is. I think this is a money situation here, and it ends up in the 10 of Pentacles. So like there's somebody that was trying to steer you in the wrong direction or give you bad advice, or somebody that was just not really showing any kind of support or understanding for what you were wanting. And I think you are ignoring that person's opinion and you're going for what you feel feels right. And a lot of you, what feels right is to take some kind of opportunity, and it's going to lead you to wealth and success, the Tower and the 10 of Pentacles. And it could be a sudden shift, like something suddenly that you desire. Some of you, I don't know why, maybe it was something that you wanted to do before, but you didn't have the motivation. Maybe if it wasn't somebody else, it could have been like you talking down to yourself on it. Like if there was some kind of ambition or some kind of goal, it's like you're feeling like, okay, this isn't going to go anywhere. Or maybe talking down to yourself. You were holding yourself back from having that opportunity. And then finally you're like, you know what, screw it. You're just going towards it. And then it's going to lead you in the right direction with money and resources. So let's see. What is your advice? Luck is on your side. So if it is about a money situation, luck is on your side, Ace of Wands. I feel like you have all these opportunities and creative aspects that can help you get money and resources. Conclusions are within reach, full moon eclipse. Your hard work is paying off. Yeah. So in regards to a job situation or your wealth, your hard work is paying off. So if you put action towards something, even if you feel like it's not going to take off right away, you have good luck here. Maybe after, for a lot of you, you're waiting till after this lunar eclipse. You're waiting, which really that is a good time to like not start anything new. So, and also maybe after Mercury retrograde. Some of you, you're waiting till after Mercury retrograde. Maybe going into Aries season to start whatever this is. Maybe going into Aries fire season. Let me see something actually, because I want to look at something real quick. Because with that new moon in Sagittarius, I feel like we have a new moon coming up. I feel like there is a new moon in Sag. I don't know why I'm getting that. So I'm going to try to get you guys a time frame here. Let me see. Because I feel like we have a new moon in Sag coming up. I don't know why I'm getting that. Let me see. Oh, actually a new moon in Aries. So maybe that would be it. Let me check here though. I thought we had, within the next couple of months, we had some new moon in Sag. Or it's a full moon, possibly. Let me see. We have 2 new moon in Aries coming up. So that might be it. Let me double check here. Okay. Yeah, we could just have that. Well, there's a full moon in Sagittarius too in May. So some of you are feeling motivated, like I said, Aries season to start with this new moon in Aries. Even though it says new moon in Sagittarius here, you guys still could be feeling, driven towards this. So it could be the Aries new moon, it could be Aries season, but I am getting accelerated motion with finances, and it does work out in your favor very unexpectedly. It has like a turning point that you don't suspect. 10 of Pentacles. So looks really good. So yeah, it could definitely be Aries season, which starts, I think, March 21st, or March 20th. I know it starts the end of this month. So definitely with maybe the new moon in Aries starting up the fire horse year. You guys are feeling more, motivated, more confident. Could be doing with a Cancer, a Libra, Aries, Leo, Sag. Could be any sign. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and get off of here. I will see you guys Thursday for members' questions and all signs. And guys, enjoy your day. I will see you later. I'm going to go ahead and get off of here. I feel like I have to sneeze. But I will see you later, guys. If you guys want to book personal readings, or if you already did, I will get to it as soon as I can. If you guys did already sent me your members' readings, members' questions, all of that, I have wrote those down, and I will be doing those as soon as I can. I'm just trying to, kind of recover and feel better. But for the most part, I will get everything done within the next couple of days. So it might be a little bit slower for me, but I'll get everything as accurately as I can and as fast. All right. See you guys later. Have a good day. And I'm sorry for all the sneezing and all the noise, but it's the time of year. So anyways, I'll see you guys later. Have a good day. And I will see you Thursday and Friday for members' questions.